Here's some breaking news surrounding the fourth stimulus check. According to multiple sources, Democrats will not extend the federal unemployment benefits after they expire in 2 weeks. Plus, the IRS has just updated its new payment portal. And this means that many Americans can ensure that they will receive the next round of stimulus payments. I want to see President Biden and Nancy Pelosi help out the American people and send out the fourth stimulus check. Folks, do you believe they will? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family.
The first thing we did was to write and pass the American Rescue Plan, and it's working. Our economy has added 4 million jobs in my first 6 months in office. Economic growth is up to the fastest it's been, the fastest rate in 40 years, and unemployment is coming down.
So according to multiple House Democrats, the party is unlikely to include an extension of the federal unemployment benefits in their $3.5 trillion spending plan. Plus, all crisis and aid programs for those experiencing joblessness are now set to expire in 2 weeks.
His tremendous leadership over time, including right now, on the issue of voting rights in our country. Thank you for bringing this important legislation to the floor, to do so under the name of Congresswoman Terry Sewell, the author of the bill, who has been working on this for a long time.
And everybody, this includes the unemployment assistance for gig workers and freelancers, along with another federal initiative providing payments to people who max out of state benefits. Around 7.5 million Americans, folks, will lose all unemployment aid after September 6th. Do you believe this is right, everybody? Is it right for Congress to end the unemployment benefits without sending out the fourth stimulus check? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
Position the American economy for long-term growth. When I became president, it was clear that we had to confront an immediate economic crisis, the most significant recession we've had since the Depression, or at least since Johnson. But that wasn't gonna be enough. We also had to make some long-term investments in Americans and America itself.
So Democrats are now using a process known as reconciliation to secure the passage of a $3.5 trillion spending plan to bypass Republican opposition. But it requires that Democrats do not break the ranks and separate. The Biden administration recently told states they could use leftover aid money from the $1.9 trillion bill to create their own jobless benefits. And while some people have blamed the unemployment benefits for slow job growth in recent months, a July analysis found that people did not immediately return to work in some of the states that cut the federal unemployment insurance early.
Right now, our economic growth is leading the world's advanced economies. But to win the future, we need to take the next step. Today, the House of Representatives did just that. Today's vote in the House allowed them to consider my Build Back Better agenda, a broad framework to make housing more affordable, bring down the cost of prescription drugs by giving Medicare the power to negotiate lower prices, make elder care more affordable.
Hi, everybody. This is Senator Bernie Sanders, a founding member of the Defending Social Security Caucus in the U.S. Senate. I just want to take this opportunity to congratulate Social Security Works for all of their efforts.
Economists say that the risk, along with school closures and a lack of childcare, are among the reasons why people are not returning to work. What do you think, folks? Are the unemployment benefits keeping people at home? Tell me what you think in the comments below. Now, new research in August found that ending unemployment benefits early led to significantly less spending, a nearly $2 billion drop across states that cut the benefits in June. And as the federal benefits are cut starting in September, researchers do predict the rollback could lead to $8 billion less in spending throughout September and October. Now, the IRS has also launched a new feature on their online portal, and it's to help families receiving the child tax credit payments. The update to the online portal allows families to quickly and easily update their mailing address through the already existing child tax credit update portal. This feature is particularly important for those who are receiving the child tax credit through paper checks instead of direct deposit. It is very important, though, to update your mailing address via the portal's new feature to avoid mailing delays or have checks returned as undelivered. Now, any family that is receiving payments can have their September payment and all future checks sent to their current address. And as an added benefit, this online portal also effectively changes your address across all IRS information systems. The IRS does state that if you change your mailing address using the child tax credit portal, the IRS will then use their address Use this address for all future IRS correspondence. Now folks, here's the breaking news surrounding the fourth stimulus check that you just have to know. Nancy Pelosi and moderate Democrats are now coming closer to reaching a deal on bipartisan infrastructure, which might include a fourth stimulus check. Pelosi told Democrats in a meeting that she is inching closer to a deal with some centrist Democrats. Pelosi also told reporters in Congress that when we bring up the bill, we will have the votes. And so the latest tweak will revise the rule from including a sense of Congress. So up until now, Pelosi and progressive leaders have stood firm and said that they will not support the infrastructure bill until they see a secure victory on the massive $3.5 trillion package, which guarantees an infrastructure vote in the House by September 27th. Now, if all moderate Democrats agree to get on board with Pelosi's plan, the House Representatives will hold on a procedural vote Tuesday afternoon to move forward on 3 pieces of Biden's domestic agenda. So that's all the news in this video, folks. If you guys found this video useful and helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family.
Provide 2 years of free universal high-quality pre-K and 2 years of free community college. Provide clean energy tax credits. Continue to give the middle-class families the well-deserved tax cut for daycare and health care that they deserve, allowing a lot of women to get back to work primarily. And provide significant monthly tax cuts for working families with children through the child care tax credit. These investments are going to lower out-of-pocket expenses for families and not just give them a little more breathing room. In addition, we're going to make long overdue, much-needed investments in basic, hard infrastructure of this nation. This is an area where we have broad bipartisan agreement to invest in our antiquated roads, highways, bridges, transit, drinking water systems, broadband, clean energy, environmental cleanup, and making our infrastructure more resilient to the climate crisis, and so much more. And this is all paid for. Instead of giving every break in the world to corporations and CEOs, by the way, 55 of our largest companies in America paid $0 in federal taxes on more than $40 billion in profit last year. We can ask corporations and the very wealthy just to pay their fair share. They can still be very wealthy, they can still make a lot of money, but just begin to pay their fair share. So we can invest in making our country stronger and more competitive, create jobs and raise wages, and lift up the standard of living for everyone. The bottom line is, in my view, we're a step closer to truly investing in the American people, positioning our economy for long-term growth, and building an America that outcompetes the rest of the world. My goal is to build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out, not just the top down.